My fellow strict parent, today we're going to be talking about safety and protection. Now, if we're honest, a lot of our strictness comes from fear. Not bad fear, more like protective fear. Because we know this world is not soft. We've seen people make one bad decision that completely changes direction of their lives. So naturally, we want to protect our children. We monitor everything. We ask plenty questions. We want to know where they are. We want to know who they're with, what time they're coming home. We're almost like monitoring spirits. And honestly, the intention is love. But here's something that I've noticed. Sometimes we protect our children so much, they never really learn how to handle freedom. Everything is controlled. Every decision is checked. Every risk is removed. So the child behaves well, but only inside the bubble. Then suddenly, uni comes. They have to leave the home. Freedom happens. There's no parent, no curfew, no, where are you? Every 20 minutes. And some children completely lose balance. Not always because they're bad, but because they were never equipped to manage themselves without the constant supervision. They spent years being protected from the world without actually being prepared for it. And that's the difficult balance with parenting. Because yes, our children need protection, but they also need practice. They need to be able to practice making decisions, practice handling pressure, practice recognizing bad situations, practice using judgment, and sometimes make these mistakes while we're nearby to guide them. Because one day, they will step into the world without us standing beside them, doing or giving them the look. And that's the real question. Are we only protecting our children, or are we teaching them how to protect themselves? Because real safety is not just about control, it's also about awareness, about confidence, about decision making. A child should be able to say or think that something about this doesn't feel right. Not just because my parents said no. And this part matters too. Children who are afraid to speak up, afraid to ask questions, to question, or even afraid to say no, they can actually become more vulnerable, not less. Yes, boundaries matter and rules matter, but protection becomes more powerful when we slowly prepare our children for the freedom that they would eventually have. Because the goal is to empower our children to make good decisions when we are not watching. Next week, we're going to be talking about success and stability. Remember, this is strictly for strict parents, where we keep the values but upgrade the method. Think about it. And you can maybe thank me later.